What is going on, guys? My name's Brian and welcome back to the Game Shower, where we like to shower you with Square Enix news, leaks, and rumors. And in today's video, we're gonna be breaking down that amazing TGS trailer that we got for Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is going to be a lengthy video, but I would try to get to the point quickly and hopefully point out a thing or two that you didn't catch from the fast-paced trailer. If you're new here, follow me on social media and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell to stay updated on all the latest Square Enix news, leaks, and rumors, and let's get on with the video. Nomura wasn't joking when he said we will be getting a new trailer. A countdown appeared on the Japanese Square Enix page and we finally got an amazing new trailer. The trailer starts with the train that is shown in the original opening of Final Fantasy VII. This is where the Avalanche crew hops off the train and heads towards their first bombing mission. Cloud is then shown on the top of the train with the wind blowing his hair and the light hitting the background just perfect even in such a low light environment. If you zoom in, you can see a sign that states either reactor, sector, or even Shinra, followed by the number 1 indicating the first reactor in Midgar. We then see Cloud with 2 green colored materials in the 2 sockets of his Buster Sword. This makes me wonder, later on in the game when we can equip more than 2 material on Cloud's Buster Sword, will they find a way to portray the other material, or will it always be just 2 that show? Either way, the material looks nicely placed. The black mist ghost-like creatures known as the Watchmen of Fate are then shown flying around in what appears to be attacking the Avalanche crew as they are attempting to fight them off. Jesse is then seen on a motorcycle with Cloud while Biggs and Wedge follow close behind. This is where the trailer picks up as a new character is introduced riding a red motorcycle. Jesse asks, "Who's that?" and Cloud replies, "A soldier." So it makes you wonder, does Cloud know who this person is, because I didn't notice any Mako in his eyes, but then again, it could also be from the uniform under the mysterious man's dark jacket. I don't really recognize this guy and he doesn't appear like any of the characters from the original Final Fantasy VII, showing that Square Enix is adding new characters to the game. And doesn't he kinda remind you of someone? Demex from Organization 13, is that you? I would also like to point out a post that I saw on Reddit by Webnapkins which states that's the same weapon Zack used before the Buster Sword. So it is possible that the new character has some kind of connection to Zack Fair. Cloud and Tifa are then shown in a room where they're about to I'm just kidding. They're just talking guys. Tifa reminds Cloud about asking for his help, this referring to when Tifa and Cloud were younger in Mount Nebo and he promised to always protect Tifa even though Tifa didn't directly ask him to do so. Cloud then appears to have a mental breakdown as he sees, or rather imagines, Sephiroth. The team is then shown on a parachute gliding towards Midgard. In this scene, we get our first look at one of the members of Turks himself, Reno. If you look at the background to see where they are, you can see that this is the same scene where Cloud meets Aerith at the church as she's planting and picking flowers. I don't recall meeting Reno in the original, so it appears that the Square Enix team isn't only adding new mysterious characters, but also new events in order to modernize and get more in depth with the story. If you look real closely, you can also see that on Reno's baton there's a Shinra logo. Reno either teleports or has some kind of supersonic speed as he dashes towards Cloud, and a battle scene is given to us, which is new because we don't battle Reno in the original Final Fantasy VII so early on, especially right after meeting Aerith. I don't recall this being in the original. Moving on, Reno uses his weapon to conduct some kind of electrical attack, which, as mentioned earlier, being that the weapon has a Shinra Electrical Company logo, the company must have infused Reno's baton with some kind of electrical power or maybe even Mako energy. Reno does a powerful electrical attack that you should avoid getting hit at all costs, because if you notice from the bottom right, Cloud's full HP is either 1824 or 1926. 2 different HPs are shown in the trailer if you notice, and when hit by Reno's powerful electrical attack, Cloud takes 609 damage. That's 3 or 4 hits by this attack and it's game over for us. The trailer showing us 2 different HPs are most likely unintentional, as this is from test plays / demos for the trailer. Here we get a look at a second member of the Turks, Rude. From the look of the HP, it appears we meet the second Turk member shortly after our first battle with Reno. While battling, Rude grabs Cloud and swings him around and launches him right into Aerith. The cross-dressing scene is confirmed for the remake as we see a stunning Aerith as she gets all dolled up for Don Cadero. Aerith was so beautiful in her red dress that Cloud's jaw drops as he gasps and stares at Aerith with his mouth open. The attention to detail used with the facial expression is simply breathtaking.
You're breathtaking!
Now bear with me guys, we're halfway through the trailer analysis. We then get our first look at Don Cordero, which he's so spot on to the original and is exactly what I pictured him looking in the remake. Aerith and Tifa continue the love triangle as each of them take one of Cloud's arm, but little does Aerith know. Oh, Aerith. Poor innocent Aerith. Moving right along, our third Turk member is revealed as we meet Sang, who has been after Aerith. Aerith is in a house with Marlene behind her, looking as if she is in fear, and Aerith is protecting her by pushing Marlene behind her. If I'm not mistaken, this is Aerith's adopted mother, Amira's house, where Amira decides to stay with Marlene as they continue on the journey. The Shinra army is shown trying to stop Avalanche, and Biggs gets a close-up. Gameplay is shown to us, such as sliding by the ledge of a cliff, which appears to be in the slums area. As you can see in this part, this is from the original when the train does the safety scan to see if they detect anyone on board who doesn't have an ID card. If detected, the safety feature kicks in and locks the train cart by cart. And minigames are back, guys, as we are in the wall market and a game of darts is shown. The squats minigame is back, which it appears that there is an arrow going along in a certain pattern towards the button of the controller that we are going to have to press as soon as the arrow reaches said button. In these minigames, you also see Tifa putting in a workout as she does pull-ups with Chad using the same mechanics used to do the squats. Frog Statics is back in the remake where you literally get turned into a frog and hop around. If you look closely to the Frog Statics, Cloud has a cute mini Buster Sword attached, which this part of the trailer actually made me laugh a little bit. While in Frog Statics, the command menu shows a new triangle attack called Bubble Breath, which is most likely the attack you're gonna do as a frog. President Shinra is then shown to us in the form of a hologram, and if you notice, a second character with a beard is shown to us, which I believe this is Heidegger. In the remake, he does look like he lost a lot of weight and trimmed down his beard though. Alright guys, we're almost there. We're at the final touches of the trailer as we are shown two summonses. The first one is Ifrit, which looks absolutely amazing, covered in flames and using hellfire. If you notice, there's a gauge on the top of our status bar which should indicate how long Ifrit, or any summon for that matter, should remain in battle with us. Reno then comes flying down and fights you once more, and it appears we're going to be battling him a few times throughout the game. Here we see a dark figure of a man riding on the back of a horse, and said horse has a long blade-like object sticking out of his head, and this is Eligor, one of the enemies you fight in the train graveyard. We are then shown our second summon at Aerith summons Shiva. Shiva right away goes and covers herself up because, you know, the censorship that Square Enix at this team has going on, and Shiva goes and uses Diamond Dust. The trailer then ends with Tifa running up and jumping towards Cloud as she's reaching for his hand, and the iconic meteor icon appears with the Final Fantasy VII Remake logo. It then jumps back to Cloud looking towards Midgard with Tifa and Barret, and done. Oof, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you guys so much for actually sticking around to the end. I hope I was able to cover as much of the material as possible, but expect more videos diving deeper into certain parts. But for now, let me know in the comment section below if I missed anything you saw in the trailer so that everyone else can know as well. Also, let me know, what did you think of the trailer? Did you enjoy it or do you think it was overhyped? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always guys, thank you for giving the channel yet another view and helping me get that much closer to my next milestone. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to become a Gaming Cloud today so that together we can shower everyone with Square Enix news, leaks, and rumors. This has been the Game Shower, where we just showered you with a TGS trailer breakdown. Keep being awesome guys.